Wake up, Pittsburgh! I hope all your holiday shopping is behind you. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Monday, December 22nd. Pittsburgh City Council has given preliminary approval to a 20% property tax increase, the city's first in 10 years. The measure would generate an additional $28 million annually, with a homeowner of a $100,000 assessed property paying about $105 more per year. Supporters argue the increase is necessary to avoid cuts to essential services like trash pickup and public pools, while opponents say the vote is premature and burdens residents already facing other tax hikes. A final vote is scheduled for later Sunday, with Mayor Ed Gainey's response still unclear. Read more about this at Public Source. The Pittsburgh ICE field office has seen a dramatic surge in detentions this year, with over 800 people held as of mid-October, an 8-fold increase from just 2024. Among those affected is Zulema Nava Angel of Washington County, whose husband was arrested during a December 5th raid and now faces deportation. Most detainees, like her husband, have no criminal record and are held in overcrowded, unsanitary conditions, sometimes for days, despite prior policy limits. Local advocates say fear is mounting as families are torn apart across southwestern Pennsylvania. Read more about this in the Post-Gazette. In its first meeting since a public source investigation into transparency practices, the Pittsburgh Water and Sewer Authority Board approved its 2026 operating budget and issued a stop work order against a major contractor. Board members posed 40 questions to staff, far above the recent average, and passed all 18 resolutions unanimously. The meeting followed a rate settlement that could increase monthly bills by $15 starting in March. Residents raised concerns about public access to the budget and environmental practices by contractor independent enterprises, prompting board scrutiny. A state utility commission decision is expected early next year. Read more about this at Public Source. Governor Shapiro visited the University of Pittsburgh to spotlight a $5 million investment in neurodegenerative disease research, part of Pennsylvania's proposed 2025-26 state budget. The new fund will support studies into conditions like ALS, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's. Shapiro emphasized both the health and economic benefits of such research, calling it a dual investment in saving lives and creating jobs. He pledged ongoing support despite federal cuts. University leaders welcomed the bipartisan backing and said the funding strengthens Pennsylvania's leadership in life sciences. Read more about this in the Business Times. And a proposed EPA rule could leave 80% of U.S. wetlands without federal protection, jeopardizing water quality and flood control, according to scientists and environmental groups who testified in Pittsburgh this past week. The city was one of just 3 national sites chosen for public hearings on the rule, which responds to the 2023 Supreme Court Sackett decision. The revision would limit oversight to wetlands with a continuous surface connection to waterways. Developers and farmers back the change, while critics warn it could threaten drinking water and increase flood risk. Read more about this at WESA. This week and next will be short weeks for Wake Up Pittsburgh. I'll definitely have newscasts for you tomorrow and also next Monday and Tuesday, but the holidays tend to be a little slow on local news, so don't be surprised if I'm out from Wednesday on this week and next. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for waking up with Wake Up Pittsburgh, and I hope you have a fantastic holiday.